At a church near Philadelphia's City Hall, activists are being taught strategies of non-violent resistance ahead of the Democratic National Convention.
So what are you going to say if you are detained by officers? Thank you.
Speakers are running through the legal rights of protesters, the need to film improper interactions with the police, and their experiences of previous demonstrations. One of the reasons for such preparation, the Republican National Convention held in the same city in 2000. Then the police cracked down swiftly on protest, infiltrating activist groups and preemptively rounding up protesters. Some 400 were arrested, many held for the duration of the RNC, some with bail set at $1 million. Almost all were subsequently cleared of any wrongdoing.
Move back!
This time around, city officials say things will be different. City police will be in their regular uniforms, and rules are in place to prevent unreasonable infiltration of protest groups by Philadelphia cops. The city received a $44 million grant for security. How much of that has been spent on crowd control equipment hasn't been divulged. The police department didn't respond to our requests for an interview. But $1 million has been spent on a $5 million insurance policy that will be used to pay any fines that may eventually be paid out due to police misconduct.
And we also in Philadelphia have jurors who actually care.
Lawrence Krasner is a defense lawyer who helped free many of those arrested in 2000. He's skeptical of city officials' claims that arrests will be kept to a minimum and the right to protest unimpeded will be respected.
I think they're giving very mixed signals. On the one hand, they're preparing for the zombie apocalypse. On the other hand, they claim there are no zombies. You know, when you say you're not going to arrest anybody, but then you spend over $1 million for an insurance policy so you can massively violate people's civil rights, something's not matching up.
Authorities hope that most of the protests will be concentrated in this park adjacent to the Wells Fargo Center. However, the American Civil Liberties Union did go to court to ensure that freedom of speech wasn't curtailed.
We first negotiated, then argued, then finally sued the city over where they were going to give permits for people to speak. And now people can get permits to march anywhere in the city that is not right at the Wells Fargo Center.
The convention will be occurring 5 kilometers from downtown Philadelphia with a large security perimeter. Traffic and airspace restrictions will be in place. It will be a highly controlled space. The city's pledge to balance security with democracy will now be tested. Shihab Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Philadelphia.